Minister Kgosientsho Ramokgopa has assured South Africa that power cuts will be drastically reduced by the end of the year. Ramokgopa says 6,000 megawatts of additional power will be procured by December. These promises come amid increased concerns that the country may be plunged into stage 8 power cuts for the first time this winter.
Going to see significantly reduced stages of load shedding. The levels of intensity are more than confident about that. And once we get to do all of these interventions, like I said, importing from Mozambique as an example, the issues around accelerating the procurement of emergency power, I'll be able to aggregate what are those megawatts that are possible. And on the basis of those megawatts, I'll be able to say this is the time that we are confident we'll be able to have ended load shedding. By December 24th of December, we'd have had an additional 4,000 megawatts on the grid. So that's the Unit 5 in Kusile, that's the 3 units at Kusile. As I speak to you, we are at stage 3. So if it means that those, if they were operating today you will not be having levels of load shedding. But the measure of our ability to end load shedding is not necessarily on summer conditions, it's really on winter conditions. And 4,000 megawatts will still not be sufficient. At the current efficiency, operating efficiency of the units, it's not going to take you completely out of load shedding, and that's why there has to be that additional units that must come on stream from Medupi. Unit 4 must be very aggressive on the demand side. We must be able to procure this emergency power, and we are looking at about an additional 2,000 megawatts. So it's about the speed with which the market is able to respond, the speed with which we are able to connect that 2,000 megawatts on the grid of emergency power. So if you have that plus the 4,000 megawatts, you are at 6,000 including the demand side. So we are going to see substantially low levels of load shedding by the end of the calendar year.